American parents have been warning teenagers about the dangers of marijuana for about 100 years. Teenagers have been ignoring them for just as long. As I write this, a couple of kids are smoking weed in the woods just yards from my office window, and about a block and a half from the local high school. They started in around 9 a.m., just in time for class. Exaggerating the perils of cannabis, the risks of brain damage, addiction, psychosis, has not helped. Any whiff of reefer madness hyperbole is perfectly calibrated to trigger an adolescent's instinctive skepticism for whatever an adult suggests, and the unvarnished facts are scary enough. We know that being high impairs attention, memory, and learning. Some of today's stronger varieties can make you physically ill and delusional. But whether marijuana can cause lasting damage to the brain is less clear. A slew of studies in adults have found that non-users beat chronic weed smokers on tests of attention, memory, motor skills, and verbal abilities. But some of this might be the result of lingering traces of cannabis in the body of users, or withdrawal effects from abstaining while taking part in a study. In one hopeful finding, a 2012 meta-analysis found that in 13 studies in which participants had laid off weed for 25 days or more, their performance on cognitive tests did not differ significantly from that of non-users. But scientists are less sanguine about teenage tokers. During adolescence, the brain matures in several ways believed to make it more efficient and to strengthen executive functions, such as emotional self-control. Various lines of research suggest that cannabis use could disrupt such processes. For one thing, recent studies show that cannabinoids manufactured by our own nerve cells play a crucial role in wiring the brain, both prenatally and during adolescence. Throughout life, they regulate appetite, sleep, emotion, memory, and movement, which makes sense when you consider the effects of marijuana. There are huge changes in the concentration of these endocannabinoids during the teenage years, according to neurologist Yasmin Hurd of the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai, which is why she and others who study this system worry about the impact of casually dosing it with weed. Brain imaging studies reinforce this concern. A number of smallish studies have seen differences in the brains of habitual weed smokers, including altered connectivity between the hemispheres, inefficient cognitive processing in adolescent users, and a smaller amygdala and hippocampus, structures involved in emotional regulation and memory, respectively.